All right, you sports nerds, something that we are definitely going to be covering is DraftKings. We're going to be covering this a lot. Sports betting is big in this country and so forth. It's, the whole deal. So even though the XFL and the DraftKings has yet to announce a partnership officially, their Sportsbook has released early lines on who will win the 2023 XFL Championship. I put some money down. Shocker on who you think I picked. You can see the Sportsbook now in the section for the XFL. If you go into the app, I always go online, but under football, you have NFL, college football, and now you have the XFL. DraftKings has St. Louis Battlehawks. Caw is the law, apparently, in the betting world as the early favorite to win the 2023 XFL Championship, with the Seattle Sea Dragons not too far behind. Really? The Sportsbook has the Houston Roughnecks and Orlando Guardians as the worst teams in the XFL. Does Scott make his way over to Houston Roughnecks? Orlando Guardians, we just brought in Paxton Lynch. Does that change their history? Now, not all states have access to online sports books, but if you do, you might as well put down a small bet on who you think will win the XFL Championship in 2023. The DraftKings lines will undoubtedly change as the season progresses, and also make sure that we'll be covering all this stuff on XFL Week in Review. So the lines are the Battlehawks plus 400, Sea Dragons plus 450, and I'll explain all this plus and minus stuff later on. Arlington Renegades plus 500, San Antonio Brahmas plus 550, Vegas Vipers are plus 600, DC Defenders plus 650. I put in, I think it was a $5 bet, and if they win the championship, that's a $36 and something change win for me. That's just kind of how it works. I do not bet big money. Don't be a degenerate gambler. You watched the NFL championship games this past weekend. You've had money on Brock Purdy. He hits his hand. He's done. You get the drift. Very risky, but it makes the games fun to watch. Houston Roughnecks and then Orlando Guardians at the plus 750. So no official word from DraftKings about when they'll have DFS and a lot of other lines going. We expect that announcement to happen in the next couple of weeks. The XFL first version, or the XFL 2.0, waited about a week or two before the season kicked off before they made this announcement. So stay tuned for XFL with DraftKings and FanDuel. I am sure as along the way. They did it for the USFL. I would be stunned and shocked if they didn't do it for the XFL as well.